Hey guys, Sid here. Welcome to yet another Hall of Fame interview, and I'm here with Anuradha Deshpande, who got into our community in March 2021. She is a disability life skill coach, and it's a very interesting niche. And she was able to achieve over 12.5 lakh rupees by helping others overcome these challenges in the last 5 months only. And she is focusing on a high ticket model. So she's really focusing on delivering value to people on a much more close level because of the nature of her niche. And she's based in Mumbai, and she's a part of the Avengers Hive. So all of you Avengers, cheer up for your fellow member. She just added like 5,000 points to your team. Anuradha, congratulations, and so happy to see you in the Hall of Fame.
Thank you so much, Sid. Even I'm very happy. And today is a very important and special day for me. Not because of the monetary milestone, but today I achieved a dream of reaching out to maximum number of people. It has always been my dream. Because as
Amazing.
you always say, this is an era of information overload. So parents are often confused, parents of special needs children are often confused where to go and how to go about it. What they need is somebody to hold their hand and take step by step towards each of the goals they want to achieve for their children. And you made it possible for me to be that person and reach out
Thank
to
you,
so many
Anuradha.
people.
Thank you. I mean, this particular niche is it is not a common niche. Like not everybody does, how to make more money or how to grow your business or how to, like how to lose weight and all of that stuff. That's regular topics. You're teaching people and you're nurturing people in the disability space. So how did you get into this topic? Have you been doing it for a long time, or has it been like self-taught? Like tell us about your journey, how you decided to do this.
So actually, I'm a banker turned clinical psychologist, counselor, and a special educator.
Okay.
The reason I got into this field of disability is 30 years back, my son was born with a diagnosis of Down syndrome, which
Okay.
is a chromosomal abnormality, which hampers his development and also adaptive skills.
Okay.
So that point of time, it was really a rude shock, a blow from the blue, because it was unheard of, all these things, and we didn't have much to look forward to. But what we did was, as parents, we just accepted my child as he is, and then we started finding solution how to go and build around it. So for several years, I was just a very conscientious parent, doing all what everybody were asking us to do, all those professionals.
Yeah.
And it was very difficult. It was a great struggle to get all these professionals and get everything together. But because of Almighty's blessing and also the professional help, whatever we got, and the entire family's support, and also my child's effort. He himself took so much effort that by the time he was 12, he was best among equals. And
Wow.
around that time, my daughter, who is 4 years senior to him, was in her 10th standard. And she's a bright kid always, and she always wanted to, she's an avid reader, so things used to influence her, and from time to time she wanted to become a astrophysicist, sometime a environmentalist. So when she was in eighth grade, she came and told me that she wants to become a special educator. So I thought that it must be a passing phase, because she's influenced by her brother so much, and she involved so much with his progress.
Okay.
So on the eve of her 10th standard result, when she reiterated that she wants to become a special educator and want to pursue education there, I was really surprised. I thought she was giving up on her aspiration for our brother. So I tried to dissuade her by saying that it's okay, beta, we are there to look after your brother. Don't get influenced. So she was saying, yes, Mama, I am influenced by my brother, because what he is today is because of all the professional help he got. Although we all tried to put effort, it was a professional help. And you know how we struggle to get these professional help. There is so much of dearth for them. So I want to become one. So whatever she said made so much sense to me But since I thought of dissuading her further, and I said that there is a lot of burnouts in this profession. Success doesn't come easily, and you will feel
Yes.
a lot of. I mean, you won't feel very happy about it. You can pursue any other field. So she said something. Said, "I tell you, that really changed the whole thing." She looked at me and said that, "Mama, what you're saying is true. But if I can make difference in handful of children, all my struggle and burnout is worth it." So
Wow.
such wise words coming from a 16-year-old made me look beyond my son. So on that day, I decided to become something more than just a conscientious parent. So I quit my bank job and educated myself, and worked as an intern in many places, gathered a lot of information, and I started my own center where I can help children with. Because although my
Okay.
son was very, very high functioning, the society didn't accept him because there were not many mentors ready to teach him further. And he was not accepted in the special stream also because he was overqualified for them. So
Okay.
it was a very difficult situation. So I thought of starting my own center where I can help all these kind of children. So I was continuing with that. But during this pandemic, everybody struggled, but our children struggled the most because lack of therapy because of the lockdown. Their skills started deteriorating, and their challenging and struggles started increasing. And parents couldn't cope up with all these things. So I just wanted to help them out. They can't overly depend on them. So I thought of making a digital course for them. I was looking for help here and there, all over the place. And I joined few communities, and I also wanted to work in Udemy and all. At that point of time, Facebook algorithm brought us together. And I just went through your niche clarity, that form. And I just said, oh my goodness, this guy knows everything what I want. So I just have to go into it. And then I just attended your first webinar. I attended, but I didn't listen anything because I just wanted to know what is the price I have to pay. Just that I was interested because I was completely sold out by that time. So then I just joined your community, and in the same month I uh, upgraded myself to diamond.
Wonderful. Amazing, Anuradha. So, the way your background, you've been doing this for a long time, and now you have made this into I mean, this is your mission, and I'm so glad that you were able to come into this community, and now you're impacting so many of these children now applying this. So, what do you think are the top three things that you learned, which has really impacted the revenue side of the game after coming into ILH in the last few months? What are the top three factors that has impacted you the most?
One thing which impacted me most is that however elaborate your subject is, you have to make it very simple for people to understand. So that
Yes.
I mean, jargons and technical words, it's not going to help them. What will help them is simple way of expressing that. And the second thing is, of course, automation is so very important. If you can do everything in place, you can take so much time out to create more better content rather than
Yes.
waiting on and going around and bringing people together and things. Once you work on this thing, you save a lot of time and you can focus on nurturing people all around. And the third thing, of course, is the community, which really, really is a concept which I am again, my complete focus is building on a community.
Yes.
Because community, especially when you are in the diamond level, it makes a really remarkable difference. And since you launched the hives, it's something beyond imagination. Everybody chip in to share their own thoughts and ideas, and what happens is you can reflect on others' reflection and your own reflection, and it's
Yes.
a collective thought. It comes, and it's beautiful thing, and I never miss out even a single of the leadership calls, because it evolves you into a better and better persons and makes you think so much. What I have learned from all these things being in ILH is, knowing knowledge is one thing, but organizing yourself and your thoughts and everything you had to come to your place. So you had to have focus, consistency, and that is what is going to take you further.
Fantastic, Anuradha. Thank you for sharing. Really appreciate that. Definitely, my focus has always been community and getting people together to help each other. And I see that you're also very active in the Hive sessions, and you're always there in the meetups, and you're really getting the best out of this community by participating in all the sessions. I really want to appreciate you for that. Yes. And next question I want to ask you is regarding technology. Were you good with technology, or did you have how are you dealing with it right now? And like tools, like you're mentioning, automation, video creation, putting yourself out there, running ads. Tell us about that learning curve that you went through.
I mean, technology, of course, I was a dinosaur. Now I'm trying to become a dolphin, just the same. But it was new to me. Attending your hackathon sessions and going through your videos again and again, in each aspect, right from my niche was very clear. I just wanted to do this. So there was no problem in that. But when it came to curriculum designing, I would have listened to your curriculum design at least. I mean, how many times I've lost count, because every time it used to give a lot of new insight how to go about it and how to make it more and more simple. The complex topic, you have to make it very simple for people to listen to you for that much of time and understand and implement. So those things were. So I went through all those. Hackathon was a big help. We had to do step by step and course creation and everything. I did it much ahead of my time, so that because I knew I had a bulk of things to do, so I just started doing, and that was a real good help. And of course, Hives, people have always been cooperative and they are suggesting things. When we talk about it, they really encourage you. And I belong to that hackathon group where 115 or 120 people were there. Huge crowd was that September 2021 batch. So there was so much of enthusiasm, and Avengers were leading. So go any extra mile to learn things and just implement. I was never a video shy person, so video creation was not a big problem for me. But technology was definitely, and it is still some part of it. So I'm just learning and I'm taking help wherever possible. So at this point of time, I just want to mention one thing, because always you say that this community, members in each community can help each other, coordinate with each other, and all those association and all. Definitely, I'm making use of that, because I'm a part of Sagar Sangram's community, where I can go about nurturing part of it. And when it comes to nurturing, it really means I'm so happy that I can nurture so many people across the world, because I go and answer questions in their group. The parents have hundreds of questions daily, and without any expectation, just go there and answer their questions. And because of that, I was interviewed in one of the US organization who work with children with this. And also a few of my quotes are taken in a textbook somebody is releasing, how to go about it. So these are some of the things I would never would have enjoyed or had a chance to get to if I was not in this community, and all those thoughts would not have gone into it. I would have published a book, I would have done a course somewhere, but that doesn't make sense unless you are there for people and unconditionally go and share your knowledge and experience and your skill, so that it benefits all of them. So it was a wonderful experience going around these things.
Absolutely.
FB ads is still a tricky thing, but I'm just keeping it for my quantum so that I can make a leap there.
Yes. So you've been doing this organically, like going and nurturing in groups, connecting with people, especially in a topic like this. It's you need to be you need to showcase your authority without really trying to sell.
Myself.
Yes,
imposing
yes.
myself there, this thing. And secondly, what I tried FB ads, but what happens is my target audience are parents. A parent, if I say parents, it is too wide, and I cannot
Yes.
say parents of children with disability. So I had to put
Yeah.
some other this thing. So it was little tricky. So I want to learn those things better before I venture out. So currently, and people in my niche, they are not open to discussing in open. They would like
Correct.
a
Hmm.
one-to-one, and then even there, I have to really bring them up to talk and about it. But somehow I've been able to close about 6 to 7 one-to-one this thing in the last 1 month. I would have closed. It's
Fantastic.
a high value this thing.
Hmm.
And now my focus is to build a community. So I want to learn
Hmm.
FB ads, and I also want to learn webinar selling and other. I've conducted
Yes.
about 25 to 30 webinars, but
Very
that
good.
was just to get a feedback from my.
Very good, very good. And I just want to know, like you've and especially in a topic like this, you need to go take the one-to-one approach because it's a very subtle topic. You can do one-to-many for giving knowledge, but to get people on board, like you need to spend time with them to understand what exactly the challenge is, what the problem is, and then only you give them the solution. So you achieved like 12.5 lakhs in 5 months, which is a phenomenal conversion. What do you think are the top three things that has helped you monetize? Because there are many people who may be doing similar things like you, helping others, but maybe they don't understand the business side of things so well. So what do you think are the top three factors that has helped you convert?
Convert is consistency. You have to go consistently nurture people around. Whoever is
Okay.
first identify where your audience are there.
Yes.
Most of my audience are around Facebook and YouTube.
Okay.
Those are the two things. LinkedIn, only professionals are there. Parents don't hang out much there.
Correct. Yeah.
So it is the Facebook group and the YouTube one. I have to explore YouTube. I have a channel and I have some videos, but I have to explore more about it there. Right now, I am concentrating on my FB groups.
Okay.
So what I do is I go to different groups, I answer questions, and I nurture them. And then some people ask me personal questions. Then I can make out who are the warm leads and hot leads by
Yes.
talking, who is engaging with me and who is asking questions. So I just bring them to my group, and there I nurture and I give them small challenges. 3-day challenge, 4-day challenge. So what happens is they know that they are going to get value out of what we are.
Got it.
And then I just invite them to a one-on-one. And fortunately for me,
Nice.
I have a good crack out ratio there. I can do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the strategy is first idea you shared is you join different Facebook groups and you answer questions in Facebook groups. How many hours or how much time do you spend in a day doing the nurturing activity?
About 1 hour.
1 hour a
1
day.
hour
Okay.
I do. Yeah. 1 hour.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So from the group, then you take them into a challenge, 3-day, 5-day. These challenges, how do you deliver it in your group or you create your own WhatsApp group or you do it in a Facebook group?
So not everybody comes for those challenges,
Okay.
because different people have different concerns. So they are not
Got it.
interested in all those challenges. I bring them to I just directly from my group, I bring them to a Zoom call thing,
Okay.
and then there I have.
Got it. So it's a Zoom call, live call, and you put them to a challenge. You tell them this is what it's going to be. Got it. And then so after that, the conversion happens in a one-to-one call, right? You give them a Calendly, like an appointment system, and
Appointment
then
system, yeah.
Okay, fantastic. So this is amazing. And what's your ticket pricing right now that you're charging for you to get this? Yeah.
So my base level is 9999.
Okay.
And my second level, the gold level, is very practical. There are a lot of skills have to be developed to go
Yes.
further. So it comes around 40,000.
Okay.
3999. And my diamond this thing is 99 just
1
99,
lakh rupees.
1 lakh rupees.
Got
And
it.
I have a quantum level also. It varies about from 150 to 3 lakhs. I've come to
Got it.
that level.
And that's for a whole year, right? 1 year.
Whole year.
Okay, got it. So you've been
these are all
directly promoting that 3 lakh rupee. Fantastic. Okay, got it. You were saying something. I think I cut you off. What were we mentioning about quantum?
No, I was. People ask that. People demand that. I want more attention of yours. My target audience are parents, but they don't know how to devise plans and programs which are successful.
Yes.
So they want little bit of handholding. So I just give them that directly. They would like my handholding. They prefer that at this point of time. But
in a niche like this, that's the way to lead. In fact, this approach, all of you here watching, is called the descending approach. So you start with the high ticket, and then people can go for the lower in case they don't have the budget. So you're leading with the high ticket. Normally, everybody in the marketing world, you follow the ascending approach. But in some niches, you can use the descending approach. So that's a brilliant concept, Anuradha. And as a part of that high ticket, which you do hand-holding also, you also offer them courses and a membership and community. Yes, all of that is a part of
everything. Everything is a part of it.
Very
and
nice.
I also very careful in seeing that my freedom is not lost.
Yeah.
Because it's very important to me. Because I want to do so many other things too. So exactly. I cannot think. So I give them a monthly 4 hours call like you do in your quantum. I follow you exactly.
Superb. One call a month for 4 hours.
4 hours. Because I'm talking with the parents. And if they need more handholding, then I have one of my therapists. They help
therapists. So this call is a group coaching, right? All of them come together. The batch comes together, or is it one-to-one?
Not in the high ticket. This thing 150 and above. It's not. It's one-to-one.
Okay, got it. So got it. I understand that. Perfect. So how does it feel now that you have moved from offline institute? Is that still running to now completely an online system? What is that? How has that transition been?
The transition is something I like, but it's very difficult to make people understand. They don't know how therapy works on an online platform. So I will have to really prepare them for that. So one of my resistant removal is that how I can teach you these skills online and you can implement with your
on your own. Yes. And I think this you'll have a better reach because reach will be more for sure. Because if you're looking at physical location, the travel, people coming in, there are limitations to it. But of course, physical has that intimacy factor also. Maybe the comfort factor, maybe more. But again, that's something that, that's a learning curve that everybody needs to go through. So I'm glad that you're going through that transition to understand. And I think that will also help you develop new models and new ways to create the result for them.
Exactly. And what I do is my offline students also, I offer this course. Offline also children are coming, I offer this course. So they know that how to go about it. And they are also part of my community.
Got it.
Offline are mostly from in and around my place, so they can come easily. But the same thing, if I can give to so many people around the world, that's something, I just don't want to go out of this world without just giving whatever skills and knowledge and whatever experience I have to several others so they can build it. Because that is something I never got it when I had to learn it.
Yeah, you learned it the hard way and now you're giving it on a platter to those parents to just use. I think you're going to save many, many years for these parents just by going through that. Amazing, Anuradha. So I'm really proud of what you have achieved just in the last few months, mainly for your commitment, and you've been in the process and you're a shining example of somebody in our community who's been always connected. And always taking new ideas. Even though I say the same things every single week, you're always showing up and picking up some new ideas. So I want to appreciate you for that and your mission to really, help all these children and the parents with special abilities to live a happier and a more fulfilled life. I think that's it's commendable, and the kind of blessing that's going to come out of your activity is we can't measure. So I really want to thank you for what you do. And all of you here, if you are inspired by this, Please share your love and wishes below. And Anuradha, you want to share something? We're going to say something.
I just wanted to say one thing, because our children who are born with special needs, they should also get, they are also entitled to live in a home, their own
Yes.
home throughout their life. And what happens is, if they are dependent on others, they often, parents cannot outlive them, and at some point of time, if they are not skilled, then they will be shifted to a residential home or some places where they really, it's not in their hands to go there or not. They don't like to go there, but
Yes.
still they have to go. So my mission is that as far as possible, every children should be taught all these skills so that they can lead a life of not only independence, also dignity.
Yes.
That's my
amazing.
final
Amazing. Thank you, Anuradha, for that. So all of you here watching, if you're inspired by this interview, please share your love and wishes below in the chat box, in the comment box, especially if you're a part of our community. And if you'd like to know more about what Anuradha does, and if you know there's somebody, if you know somebody else in your family or friend circle or parents who have children with disabilities, please connect them to Anuradha. She can handhold them, as you can see. And if you'd like to be a part of the Internet Lifestyle Hub, this community where we have thousands of members who are like Anuradha, who are taking their passion, making it into a mission, and serving an audience and building communities, please go to internetlifestylehub.com and join this tribe. We'd love to have you a part of this bigger family that we have. And this is the question I like to ask in the end, Anuradha, which is the one thing. If you have to bring it down to one success principle or one secret that has taken you through all the ups and downs in your life, one success principle, and which you are living by and you'll continue to live by for the rest of your life, what is your one success principle?
Never give up. Never say no. Never give up.
Never give up.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Just look into the problem, then you will find a solution. If you just don't want to show your face off to the problem, you will never find a thing to it. So
Amazing.
never give up. You will have a way, solution somewhere.
Amazing. And you're a shining example of that statement. So more power to you, Anuradha. Looking forward to seeing you enter the Crore Club.
Yes,
yeah, Crore Club is going to be next. Yes. And may you inspire more and more families to live an amazing life. Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.